Good morning, Pisces fam. Hope you are doing well. This is Jamie. Welcome to Soulvine. We're going to check into your energies and see what is happening for you. So this is for Pisces Sun, Moon, and Rising. Feel welcome to check out your other zodiac signs. We have those weekly and run Pisces daily. At the moment, we have been sharing them at different times just purely because my schedule has been a little bit full this week. So sorry about that, guys, but if you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell, you'll get notified when it does post. There is showing a lot of growth right now, a lot of changes and shifts, Pisces. So a lot of you may be impacted with your career or business, but I feel like there's an area of your life, sorry, I should say relationships, that is impacted significantly more or highlighted more right now on just some lessons and things that it's like we need to learn. And this could be happening. Chiron is going direct shortly, so you might be finding like a bit of a swirl of something that is really highlighted that you need to heal and learn from. So just be mindful of that, okay? There's a lot of healing occurring astrologically with how everything's working out. So we've got the North Node, South Node, North Node. Wow. Okay, this is interesting because this is similarly to, I believe, yesterday maybe. But what's interesting is you've got South Node to North Node to waxing moon. And if you're not familiar with the South Node and North Node is usually like our past in terms of our first half of our life, what we kind of need to learn and know so we can get to our North Node energy, which is about stepping out and being who we're kind of meant to be, doing things that we were born to do, okay? So it's interesting that this is coming up and talking about the patterns and behaviors we're meant to learn and heal from and push through, you know. So maybe some of you are going through a bit of a karmic cycle right now. But whatever is happening, as you are shifting this, Pisces, things are going to start gaining traction to where you actually want to be. So if you're not sure what you want right now in your life or what it is that you want to feel or what it is that you desire to create for yourself, now is probably a good time to sit down with yourself and say, hey, what is it that I actually want? And it's not a person, and sometimes it's not a tangible thing. It could be just how you want to feel in this world and the type of people you want to be around, not something specific, okay? Because sometimes when we want someone or something specific, it may not be what is actually meant for us, and then that's when the disappointment, the hurt, and the pain comes in. It's being open to receive what is also meant for you. And I get it too, if there's some form of relationship dynamic that you want healed. We don't control other people and other people's journey or healing journey. So, you know, there could be something better that's coming along, but it's being able to be open with what Spirit has for you, okay? I know it's easier said than done, but just something to really think about right now for yourself, Pisces. All right, so let's dive in a little bit deeper and see what story we have. So there is some focus, as you can see here, in regard to something that is highlighted for you right now, that is in relation to something that's happened, okay? This is the past energy, the Five of Cups, really looking at, I feel like this is assessing things right now, and with more of a focus on where the sadness is lying, where the disappointment is lying, where things haven't worked out. And I feel like that's something that you're really trying to understand and navigate. But as part of that process, you don't want to miss out what's in front of you. You don't want to miss out on what's potentially available or to come. So, you know, you're allowed to feel it, Pisces, but there's a time and place where you've got to be able to pick yourself up and start opening your eyes to what is actually happening and around you. And, you know, if you can take the attitude and belief that everything is working out for you, even amongst the hurt and pain, it can be easier for you to keep moving forward in support of yourself. Because I think sometimes through this process, we're so worried about what other people are thinking, what other people are doing, how they think about us, and being able to kind of switch that to how do you feel? What do you want? What do you deserve? And what you're willing to accept as part of that process. With the Seven of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands, you know, there's looking here that there's a lot that you have done in your life, Pisces, and as a part of that, this is about creating your sense of wealth, your sense of success. And in doing that, it's all of you that you have planted, everything that you have done, everything that you have created, and it's being able to nurture those parts of you, okay, all of you. And I feel this is coming up right now with the Seven of Pentacles, because you are looking for your own success. You are looking for your own form of achievement. You are looking for your stability and your own wealth as part of, you know, your life, your desires, and what you've been doing, and getting to this King of Pentacles energy, which is one that is stable, strong, successful, grounded, but very ambitious in knowing what they want and willing to do what they need to do to create that in a way that is, you know, humbling, understanding, open, compassionate, and very loving. So with this Two of Wands energy, what I feel is that you're kind of transforming here and getting more focused on what it is that you want, and remembering everything that you have done to date. You've got a lot of wealth of resources within you, okay? You've learned a lot of lessons along your path and journey. We don't stop growing, we continue growing, okay? We continue choosing to heal or not. We can choose to stay where we are or not. We choose our belief systems. I know a lot, you know, can come from our past and how we're ingrained, but I think we have a lot of resources today to support ourselves better, okay? You know, these things are more available to us today. So with this Two of Wands, you know, this is about where are you going? What is it that you want? Because I think once you make that decision, you'll start seeing things, you know, flourish and come on in. So let's, I'm just going to clarify here. Crystals blazing. All right, so let's see what this Five of Cups wants to say. Yeah. I feel like this is someone who has made a decision that had a little bit more authority, or to claim their own power in making decisions, okay? I don't know if this was a workspace, a decision, a choice, or something of that nature. There's definitely something here in regard to someone of power and authority, okay, has made some form of decision over you or for you. And that's sometimes a hard thing to accept, right? Because we feel things are out of our control. The energy I'm getting is kind of like a strong parent figure, father figure, telling you what you can and can't do. So I don't know if there's been someone in your life or someone who's taken away something from you, or just, yeah, I'm kind of getting that energy there. The Mother Star card and the Six of Cups. This is about you also having hope, you know, in terms of your journey and direction. But I think there is this part of you. It's interesting how I got the Six of Cups showing up again here, Pisces, with this South Node. So there is something in regards to your past energy, but it could also be that you want to make things okay with this Emperor energy, whoever this is. It could be a spouse, maybe, you know, it was a partner, you know, you have this Empress energy, or vice versa, subject to your relationship and the energy you each hold. But it could be that, you know, the person that you looked up to as your person disappointed you in some way. Again, this could be a boss, this could be a father figure, this could be just a significant person in your life that has pretty solid masculine energy of control and wants to be respected and in charge and all those things. But I feel here that with the Six of Cups energy, you may be also calling in or seeking some form of reconciliation here, okay? Some form of things balancing out again. It's like you want to offer them a cup of that, you know, a cup of love here. With the Mother Star card, again, this is you. This card, I love it. I feel it's just incredibly powerful. This and the Sun card. because I look at this card, and if you've heard me before, Pisces, I talk about this card being, you know, one that is kind of like the high priestess, the magician, along with the chariot, and you know, and the star card. It's like all the resources. They've got the pentacles, the cups, the swords, the wands. They've got this vision, okay? And they've got their hopes and dreams and the healing occurring. It's like it's all coming together is what I'm feeling, okay? Everything is coming together and everything is balancing out. And I feel like that's what it's saying here, but you may not be able to see it yet. But I think sometimes it's important. We just need to give space to that, right? All right, let's go a little bit further on this story and see what's going on here, and then we'll... Wow, we've got the Five of Pentacles now. So there's definitely some form of letting go, or have been let go, and you're just feeling a little... I don't even think it's a little. I think it's you're trying to find your way. You're trying to navigate your way right now because you're not understanding, I think, a part of like, why has this happened? Yeah, I'm just getting here that there's someone that has been making decisions for you, Pisces. And when I say making decisions for you, it's like you found yourself as in someone else calling the shots, okay? And you found yourself like disappointed. How could someone, you know, kind of do this to you? But it's hurt your heart and it's hurt your foundation, okay? It's kind of like your livelihood has been impacted. And you're looking at how you can bring this back together, how you can reconcile. Even though this has happened, you know, it's like recognizing why it's happened. And sometimes we're not going to even understand why, but what is the deeper lesson here, I think, is kind of what I feel is coming up. And sometimes to really look at ourselves and have a, you know, mirror, that allows us to claim our power back and then start making decisions for ourselves, what we're willing to take on, what we're willing to move away from, okay? But having a look here, there's something that's showing with the Eight of Cups that you're moving away from. And this could just be moving away from this Five of Pentacles energy. It's like, I'm not going to sit in that energy anymore. I'm going to hold what is mine. I'm going to hold my strength. But this could also be that you're holding on to something and not allowing it space to breathe, and allowing spirit to do what they need to do in support of this, you know, whatever it is that you lean to, God, spirit, universe. But the world card here is kind of showing there is a cycle that is happening here. And I did talk about this karmic cycle. There is something shifting and there is something balancing out here, Pisces, okay? So let's just have a look a little bit more of what this Seven of Pentacles is. Thank you, Spirit. You've got the Page of Swords and Page of Wands. This is really interesting because there's definitely some form of communication coming in. I think some are going to be quite... these are from two different energies. I feel there's some good news, warming news coming on through. And I feel like there's some other form of information that is not maybe being spoken directly, okay, with this Page of Swords energy. But if you've been applying yourself towards something here, Pisces, for yourself, if this is career related, a project of some kind, I feel like you've been putting yourself out there is what I'm feeling. And this Page of Wands energy is kind of saying there's something that's going to come through here to kickstart some form of new beginning for you is what I feel. With this Page of Swords energy, it's just interesting. I'm getting like someone is potentially watching you, watching what you're up to, watching what you're doing, and whether things, you know, are flourishing. I don't know. For some reason today, I am just so focused on her eyes. Yeah, I'm just so focused on her eyes for some reason today. So that's kind of telling me someone is kind of watching here, Pisces, okay, that's interested in what you're up to, in what you're doing. But at the same time, what I think is cool is that you're kind of keeping things a little bit to your chest, which is probably important right now, okay? So let's have a look at this King of Pentacles energy. What is this about? Thank you, Spirit. King of Pentacles energy. Got the Moon card. I feel this is someone that hasn't revealed themselves yet here, Pisces, but this has got to do with your plans and an opportunity that's coming towards you, okay? You've got the Two of Wands twice showing up here. There's definitely a new beginning. There's a change happening, and one that's going to be, you know, pique your interest. And I just feel like something that you're moving towards, whatever plans, whatever you've been doing to put yourself out there, there is something in relation to this King of Pentacles. And this King of Pentacles has been showing up a lot in your readings. I think almost every reading we've been doing. So there's someone here, and on this occasion, I feel this is someone that you may have seen but may not have connected, may be aware of but not really known. It's really interesting, the energy I'm getting. I don't know, again, maybe you're calling in this person without realizing, you know. Sometimes we're asking for something particular, like a job, or wanting to see someone, or wanting something that matters to us, right? And we're calling it in, not realizing that things are slowly, you know, sliding into place. And I feel that's what's happening here. Whatever you've been putting out there, whatever you've been focusing on, even in your head, Pisces, okay, that this is now going to start opening the opportunities that you're seeking, and you're going to see a little bit of a shift here and an opportunity that we talked about here showing up. But that's because you're doing some work, you're putting action into things right now, okay? And even if it's a little bit, one step at a time, that's great, because you're starting to see the rewards and benefits come through and this new beginning. And like I said, I think this one's piquing your interest. With the Two of Wands, we've got the Queen of Cups and the Eight of Cups. So again, we've got the Eight of Cups over here. This is really about you and your path right now, Pisces. And I do, like I said, something is changing, something is shifting, and I do feel this is something shifting inside of you. I think you're taking back and claiming back your power in who you are and what it is that you want. And I think you're getting clear on that and having a new form of emotional compassion for yourself, and recognizing that, like, your worth is part of this and what you are allowed to have, that you do have the power to make your own choices, to make your own decisions. Sometimes it takes courage and you know, little different things to build that, what's the word? I don't know if it's strength, bravery, trust in the unknown of what, you know, even if it's scary, like, we know we need to make that change to really get what we want, to really create the life that we want. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You're building that emotional muscle up to be able to go, yes, I have the confidence, I am supported, I have the success, I have all the things that I need to do what I need to do with my path and journey that I'm thinking on. And this Eight of Cups is, you know, supporting you in this change. Five of Pentacles, we've got the Hermit energy. So Pisces, you know, there's no doubt, like, you've been really trying to reflect on what's been happening, how it's making you feel, what it is that you need to heal, and recognizing that if you need to do things on your own and that's how it's going to be, again, I feel like you're building this resiliency within you, this newfound strength to move forward, to move ahead. With this Knight of Wands energy, share who this Knight of Wands is, thanks. With this Knight of Wands energy, again, this is connecting into your place of knowing and trust. So yeah, I still think that there's this part of you that is waiting for something, because there is this part of you that has this feeling, this knowing that something is going to change and something is going to shift through all the work that you've been doing, probably the silent escapades of just connecting with yourself, or, you know, whether you're journaling, writing, or just sitting by yourself or meditating, whatever it is that you do. Maybe you go for a walk. I just feel like you're spending a bit more time on your own in contemplation of where you want to be, but I think you're also really trying to connect into your intuition as part of it, because you recognize that whether you've been left out, whether people, like I said, people have been making and calling the shots, that has kind of shaken your foundation a bit. This power you're claiming back in yourself, you're not just going to accept anything anymore, but you're also figuring out what it is that you really want and what is going to spark that interest. I don't feel right now that anything is amiss. I just feel like you're in contemplation of what this cup is and means for you, and whether or not, like, where you're going and what that cup is and what it should look like. And then when that arrives, it's kind of like you will know. So this Eight of Cups and the Magician, it's interesting because the Eight of Cups is moving on to brighter days. It's like you're seeking this, the other cup that's going to create this fulfillment that you're seeking. So I feel like that's something that you're calling on right now, and you're really casting out your energy, Pisces, on that. Share more on this Magician, please. It's like this is kind of saying you're ready. You're ready to take this leap. So you're going to find that okay, so you've got the Six of Swords and the World. So there is definitely something that's coming to completion here for you, and a new path and journey that you're choosing to set sail on. I think there's a part of you that needs to find yourself again, and it's not that you're lost, Pisces. I think it's just things have changed. Your foundation has changed. Your situation has changed. And you know that the only person that you can truly rely on is yourself. And with this world energy, there could be, like I said, this karmic shift. Something's closing out. Lessons that need to be learned, but wherever you're going, there is success on the other side. But it's something that you've been manifesting. Maybe you weren't getting enough out of your career, maybe you weren't getting enough out of your relationship, and you were just settling, and Spirit's like, you don't need to settle anymore. Look at what's been happening. Like, are you being honest with yourself on what's been happening? Because this is now your time to explore. It doesn't mean you necessarily have to leave a certain situation or thing, but I definitely feel you're exploring more on yourself and being more independent in wherever you're going and whatever you're doing, because there is some form of cycle closing out. But you have been calling for this. So maybe if there has been a significant disruption, like I said, someone calling the shots, you're not allowing that anymore, okay? What's this? Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you're definitely holding on to what is yours and your truth here, Pisces, with this Four of Pentacles. The Pentacles is one of stability, but sometimes is one of just holding on a little tight. And I think that you are, because you're allowed to own and claim what is yours, what you believe in, your truths, right? And I feel like that's what you're doing. I think you've got some, you're seeing things for what they are, and you know what you're willing to stand for and what boundaries you need to put in place. But it's taken a lot of strength for you to do this, okay? It will take a lot of strength for you to do this, but you're prepared. You've got all the tools and resources available to you. This wouldn't be in your path if you couldn't handle it, okay? What else do we need to know? Thank you, Spirit, with this Strength card. Yeah. With this, Pisces, is the Ten of Pentacles and the Death card. There is a new beginning here, okay, in terms of your foundation, in terms of your life forward. I don't feel so much this is an ending. I'm feeling, well, look, it can be an ending in some regard, because it could be you're actually moving away from it, but you're also moving towards it, if that makes sense. So for some of you, this could be a rebirth of this dynamic. This could be the new beginning, the transformation that something needed, okay, to awaken and get to this Ten of Pentacles. But it could also be that this new beginning, you moving on, is what's going to get you closer to this Ten of Pentacles. Let's just dive in a bit further. Can you share more on this death energy, please? Yeah, from this energy here, Pisces, you want things to be balanced. You're seeking more harmony, and maybe where you are right now and where you're at, you're not getting that. And you have this truth that you're seeking, and this truth could be the life that you want. You know that you can have it, you can claim it, and it's what you desire. So maybe you're cutting out something and you're getting refocused on where you're going. It's like you've planned, so you're now looking forward and going, okay, I need to go here, there, or there. And it's like you're starting to put this into action and going after what it is that you want. Can you share more on the Ten of Cups energy, please? Sorry, Ten of Pentacles energy. Thank you. Share more on the Ten of Pentacles. Thank you. Yeah, there's definitely a new beginning in love here, Pisces, that is going to move you towards this Ten of Cups and this Ten of Pentacles energy. So they're showing lots of new beginnings here. So it's really navigating those waters, but also giving space. I'm feeling like a little bit of suffocation right now. And I'm going to put a post on. I tried to post it last night on the channel. It's an image of basically when you're really focused on something, when there's the sun that's trying to heal, and you've got a magnifying glass on the situation. The sun and the magnifying glass actually burns, okay? But when you allow the sun to do the healing, like the universe to do the healing, it flourishes. So how that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling, and I'm just feeling a little bit suffocated right now because I feel like you're putting too much pressure on yourself or the situation, and a new form of communication is needed in the approach if it's something that you do want to heal and do want to balance out, okay? With the World, you've got the Three of Cups. So this is good, Pisces. Wherever you're going and wherever you're heading with this cycle, this change and shift, there's things to be celebrated. In addition to this celebration, there is newness coming, okay? There's choices coming on in. But for some reason, with this Nine of Swords energy, Spirit, can you tell us about this Nine of Swords energy? Okay, so it's interesting because I feel there's still a little bit of conflict here for you, Pisces. This new beginning, I think, is one that you're also excited about, but you recognize there's lots of decisions that need to be made, okay? Where you're going, what it is that you want, and what you're willing to accept that gets you closer towards your Nine of Cups energy and Ten of Cups are being over here. But there's something here that still is concerning you in some nature. And I don't know if it's around work, but there's something here that it's interesting. I don't know if it's pride that I'm feeling, but the King of Wands is not egotistical, and I'm not getting that as such, but I feel like for you, it's like you're stepping up your game because of, it's like your way to push past any threshold of questioning yourself, questioning your worth, or what people have been throwing at you to question. It's really interesting, the energy I'm getting here, but there is something with whatever decision or choice you do end up making. I feel like this is one that's going to create a lot of opportunity for you, and help you build further on your foundation. You know, you look at the honey and the bee, right? This is about moving towards, well, also attracting, not just moving towards, but also attracting that in. And I feel right now with this King of Wands energy, I feel like you're casting something out to come on in. I don't know, can you give me more here on this King of Wands? It's like really Knight of Cups. Yeah, whatever you're doing or whatever you're working towards here, Pisces, there is some form of new beginning, a new offer, a new opportunity. And I feel like this is going to give you what you need to rise up in pursuit of what it is that you are doing, but also create this new solid foundation that you're seeking. There is a lot of effort and energy that does need to go into this, but you're going to see the rewards and the benefits. This could be a love opportunity for you. But I feel like whatever it is, there's a lot of work involved, but it could be someone putting a lot of work into you, Pisces, and maybe that's what you need right now, okay? You know, you need that. And why, like, someone wanting to love on you, if it feels right and it feels connected, it's okay to accept it, you know? But whatever it is that you're doing, whether this is a career, whether there's in love, there is work that needs to be done. So if there is a new beginning in a dynamic that potentially broke down, this is one that is going to require a lot of work, okay? But you may need someone to come on in that is wise and can see things from all perspectives. And I'm getting kind of that there may be like an adjudicator, like a therapist or something of that nature that's going to come on in to help support this, to get you back to this strong sense of love together. Like I said, for some of you, this could be a new opportunity or offer coming on in regards to you creating a new path and journey for your in your career, and it's going to be one that you get a lot of benefit from, okay? So having a look at this Six of Pentacles and the Star card, you've got the Creator card and the Star with the Six of Pentacles. So I think you've really been casting out, Pisces, for things to balance out, for things to heal. And I feel like that's what's coming. Let's have a look what this Creator energy is. Thank you, Spirit. What's this Creator energy? What's this Creator energy? Thank you. That's too many. Can you please clarify this Creator energy? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, I feel for a lot of you, this is a new beginning. Something has definitely come to an end here. But whatever's coming to an end is putting you in a place that's going to balance things out. Like I said, sometimes the things that we are seeking in our life also, you know, cuts out what is not serving our wishes and our dreams or helping us get there. So for you, what's important to you is what I'm feeling here, Pisces, is a lot of, you know, strength in stability, feeling supported, feeling recognized for what you do and being appreciated, but also feeling your sense of worth and knowing that all the work that you've put in is genuine, is to be in service and really, you know, do great things. And I feel where you are right now, you're not potentially getting that. And you may not realize that you've been calling in for this change and this shift in some way. And Spirit is giving that to you. It just may not be the way that you want it right now. But whatever is coming on in, there is a new beginning. There is no doubt here. But I just don't think it's going to be exactly how you anticipate. There is healing going on in the background. I do feel that, okay? But something's clearing out, something is shifting here, and this is going to get you to a place of balance and stability. Let's get you one Spirit card here from our guiding, I think it's guiding light. Let's have a look what Spirit final energy here. Kathumi, Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. Let's just get one more here. I'm kind of giggling, going, really? Inner strength. Bridget. Move back to wholeness, recognize that you have the power. And I did feel this in this energy. And then we've got Master Buddha, increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. So Spirit, Pisces. I think with this card, the Kuthumi and Master Buddha, what I feel this is saying, there's something here that you're perhaps asking a specific question on, or wanting specific guidance. Maybe for some of you, should you stay? Should you go? Should you hold on? Should you move on? I guess the question is, what do you want and why? And why is this situation, or how does this situation meet that? Sometimes we want things, guys, that we just want that person, or we just want that job, but don't realize the journey that comes with that. And it's not actually what it is that we really want. And sometimes spirit and the universe shakes it up. As much as that will hurt, as much as you will miss it, it's just something to be honest with yourself about. Are you willing to accept what you're receiving right now? There's just, I think, questions you need to ask yourself, Pisces, and it's saying here to trust your inner voice, and you know the answer that you seek. Trust what you know. If you have this strong belief that everything that can be okay, then trust in that. If you believe that, I don't know if this can be fixed because there's just no care for you, or you've been felt disregarded, which is showing that you have been. Are you willing to accept that again? Just, again, go within yourself to feel it, to connect with it, and start making choices for you and not wait for other people to make decisions for you. Obviously, when it comes to a job, yeah, you can't sit and wait forever to see if you're going to get that job. You've got to put yourself out there. Same as a person, if a relationship. I know this is like a lot of wisdom that I'm throwing out there, but it's sometimes we can't see on the outside in, or when people see it from the outside in, they can see your pain, they can see what's going on, and we want to hold on. But something needs to change here, and it's in support of you, Pisces. I'm going to leave that with you, dear ones. We'll catch you later.